One lesson I took away was to be ultra cautious about declarative statements very early on in an outbreak of a novel respiratory pathogen. We all had lots of questions, but the answers would often take months to figure out. Truth is, no one had all the answers in early 2020, and it was impossible to know the answer with any great certainty at the start of the pandemic. When a completely new disease is caused by a novel virus, we're all learning together. No one has a monopoly on the facts. There is a symbiotic as well as an adversarial relationship between health authorities and the media. The media is obviously an important distributor of information, and health and authorities have a vested interest in having control over the message, which often chafes with the media's desire for independence. Journalists like me don't just have a responsibility to report the news, we also have a responsibility to report the truth fairly, accurately, and without bias. Sadly, we've seen during this pandemic that those with authority don't always tell the truth or give accurate information. And we have seen instances of wildly inaccurate reporting in the media. So, from that perspective, I don't believe the media and health authorities are natural automatic collaborators. Both need to be held to account for the information and the misinformation they impart. And as far as the media and public health are all trying to fight the virus, it makes sense that we collaborate to fight the virus. I think the media can be a powerful ally of public health in that regard. But I think the pandemic has made me acutely aware that public health and science and truth are not mutually exhaustive. Politics, personal convictions, and biases get in the way to mess things up and distort the facts. By nature, I tend to seek collaborative relationships as opposed to adversarial ones with health authorities. But I see that journalists can't blindly believe what a public health agency is saying is necessarily correct or reliable. We need to think critically about any information, no matter the source or where it's from. And we can't avoid politics, matters involving people, the economy, the sharing of finite resources. These will always be political. What I really value are the people who can help me as a journalist recognize the politics and understand how politics may be obscuring the facts.